Do you want to know what happened in the market through the month of May? Tune into Tom's Take next. I'll explain everything. You're definitely going to want to watch this one. You've heard me say this before. The number one question that's out there is how's the market? What's happening in the market? What's going on? So let me give you the May statistics for Chester, Delaware, Montgomery counties, as well as the city of Philadelphia. What changed year over year, because this was right when things started to open up in 2020, and then I'll explain what it means for buyers and sellers looking to make a real estate decision in the next 6 to 12 months. So year to date, the median sale price is up in the greater Philadelphia area. Again, we're talking about Philadelphia, Chester, Montgomery, and Delaware counties. 10.9 to 13.5% year over year. Bananas appreciation, record appreciation, so we know prices are up, and this is holding steady with what we saw through the month of April. The number of sales are up from 26.9 to 49.7%. That 49.7% in the city of Philadelphia. For the suburban counties, the range is 26.9 to 31%. So still a big jump year over year. And a lot of that has to do with that last May, we couldn't even show a house until the 19th. So we lost 2/3 of the month. Days on market is ranging from 24 to 42 days. And sellers are receiving between 97% up to 101.3% of their asking price. Yes, above the asking price. We've been talking about this. The numbers are catching up finally, and we're seeing some of that closed data come in. New listings year over year are up 19.8 to 36.7%. Now, we know inventory is a challenge, so understand that what was going on in last May, people weren't even allowed to go show properties, go look at homes. We couldn't do anything in person, so really important to stress that fact when we're looking at this data. For the second month in a row, we've seen new listings outpace pending sales in all 4 counties, and we're seeing the supply of homes is between a 1.03 month supply up to a 1.27 month supply. We've seen mortgage rates kind of settle in around 3% on a 30-year fixed, depending on what the market's doing on a daily basis. So that's a lot of data, right? That's a lot of numbers here. Here's what this means for buyers and sellers. So first and foremost, if you're a buyer right now and you're weary of the market, this is not the time to give up. We've seen inventory jump from the month of March up until the end of May about 20% to around a 1.2 month supply. We're seeing new listings outpace pending sales. This tells me if you're a buyer, you should be looking at homes that are sitting on the market more than a couple weeks, because we're seeing that the days on market is still around that 30-day mark on average. They're likely not going to be selling with multiple offers if it's on the market 7, 10, 15 days. So I would be looking at homes that are hanging around the market a little longer than that first week, first and foremost, if you're a buyer. Secondly, if you're a buyer, look at this appreciation. Understand that you're getting automatic equity at about 1% a month anytime you buy a home. So if you want to wait, you can do that. It's going to cost you more on the price. And with mortgage rates retreating a little bit and projected to go up by the end of the year, it's also going to cost you more on the payment. So while I understand the inventory is a major challenge right now, we get that. We see it every day. Look at these other factors here. Inventory is starting to trend the other way ever so slightly. And if you can get ahead of the market now as a buyer, you'll be thanking yourself later when maybe more buyers are jumping back into the market or don't have the patience to make 4, 5, 6 offers until they get something accepted. If you're a seller, here's what I know. Conditions are still ripe with opportunity. The ability to cash out is still there for you. You're seeing inventory just above a month's supply. We know an even market where buyers and sellers have equal leverage is a 6-month supply. And there's a lot of incentive with projected appreciation and with mortgage rates for buyers to do something now, get in before the school year starts. So if you're a seller, I would not hesitate and wait things out, because if inventory climbs up a little bit, you're not going to have that same negotiating power that you have now. Additionally, if you're not seeing offers on your home and it's been a couple weeks, it's time to reevaluate your price. You may not be positioned properly in the marketplace, and obviously the market's sending you a message if you're on the market more than 20, 30, 40 days. So don't be slow to adjust. because no matter what the market conditions are, the homes that hang around on the market, they don't get the best prices. So any questions about this? I know I threw a lot of data at you here, and we're seeing more of the same. We want to be very strategic in what we're talking about here because we don't want anyone to miss out on any opportunities. I want everyone to think about this as they watch this video. Has there ever been a time when there was an opportunity to maybe sell high or buy in at a low rate and you missed that opportunity? Now is that time. So if you're thinking about acting, get in touch with a professional. Doesn't have to be us. Get in touch with someone that knows what they're talking about, understands the market, so you can get the best advice and make a winning real estate decision. Any questions about your stuff in particular, your market, your neighborhood, you know where to reach us, and we'll be back next week. You're definitely going to want to watch this one.